Franco ropes.
Hello Neil, and hello to everyone at home wherever you may be watching. Yes, the Humo Arena is set for the finals on this final day. There are flag wavers. They've moved them over to that side of the competition hall, but we're about to get underway with the first of the bronze medal contest in the under 90 kilo category. Kim Jong-hoon of the Republic of Korea goes up against Theodoros Salidis of Greece. It'll be Kim in the white judogi, Salidis in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Olivier Deros of France.
Yes, this will be a good start. It's always a good start, isn't it? Under 90 kilograms. Kim Jong-hoon has had a good day today, and he had a really tight one against Bakuri in the semi-final. That was a real up and downer, I can tell you. And he's against a very smart fighter, Sedelis. He's not the most technical of fighters, but what he does very, very well, and he just sneaks his way there, doesn't he? But he's got a couple of very special techniques that he does, and well, Sedelis is always there and roundabout. He's very, very consistent. Here we go, first bronze medal match in the under 90 kilograms.
Yes, he gave Lasha Bakari a good run for his money in the quarter-final. And there have been a couple of people who've felt, oh, do you know something? I might have one on Bakari today. Only to look up and find that Bakari's in the final and not them.
Yeah, I know. We were just talking about him, weren't we? He's just a very special character. 25 years of age, already a double Olympic champion. And he does. I mean, from a tactical point of view, I mean, we're going to see him in a minute. But from a tactical point of view, very astute. And just takes his time. And it's almost as if he's out for an amble, but he's not. Anyway, we'll see. Anyway, these two, kind of different styles, two different styles, and he'll be looking for the Cianagi, I think, saying that. Kim tries the Yoko Satemi Waza there on Sedelis. But Sedelis is the one that he'll have to watch out for. Well, that's a drop. That was actually Sedelis, wasn't it, that dropped there?
Yeah. Looks as though he's got a cold. You know, he's got red nose.
I mean, you never know. He might have had it smacked a little bit. Well, that's what he does as well. He drops without full rotation. Oh! It's an ippon. It's all over. And that's Cianagi there. Spun Sedelis onto his head there, bridge. And he's gone over for the ippon. So it's all over. They'll have a little look just to see if it did. And nope. They've taken it off. Oh, he's got another chance. He's got a Yuko for it.
Oh, must have been turning.
Must have been.
On the landing, I think.
Wow. Well, and I know why he scored it. He scored it for the bridge. And we'll see it a little bit later, I'm sure. But so he must have been, when he made contact with the head, just slightly off his back. Or not total bridge. And here it is. So look at, yes, he's not, he wasn't quite there, was he? It was on his side there. And that's why we have the video replay.
Gets a score for landing on that top
just on the top shoulder, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And actually the head didn't actually, it kind of skimmed the tatami. Yeah, if Salidis had cut his hair, he probably wouldn't have skimmed the tatami. I think he's had that nose banged, I do, honestly, poor thing. So Sedelis has a chance to come back here, and well, it's the smallest of scores, and very, very capable of getting it back. Does that on both sides, he can go both flanks. every one of the Koreans has the same. That was lovely. Coach Gary, just small score, but gets it. It's on there. Second Yuko. I was going to say, every one of them has that really tight Seanagi that they do. Very, very low, very straight back when they do it. But the Kazushi and the Suruti working really, really well. There's that little Kouchigari there, just gets that little side edge. That side edge, remember, is part of the Yuko now, and it's going to score every single time. And it does, actually, and it has done throughout this competition. Meant the difference, not going into golden score, or it'll finish a golden score. So it's a good thing, I think.
Yes, I'm getting used to it.
Yeah, getting used to it is a better word for it. Oh, now then, change of direction again. He just can't settle, can he, Sidilis? He's just being beaten to the metaphorical punch every single time.
Salides that time managed to land on both knees before any other part of the body came down. So that's
I think that's the key point, isn't it? If both the knees hit, then they don't score it. They're not going to score it at the same time, that is.
Yeah. Time's run out here. He's had a look at the clock and thought, it's not going to happen. He's even had a few words. I don't speak Greek, so I can't lip read.
It's almost the same, isn't it?
I could have
that word that he used.
Yeah.
Yes, so it went away from him. 2 scores there, and that was a good performance from Kim Jong-hoon. Well, I was saying at the opening that world ranking points are up for grabs, and he's world ranked 21 coming into this, Kim Jong-hoon, and that will probably make a difference to that for him.
Yes, a bronze medal.
Well, it's worth more than a gold medal at a European Cup. That's
yeah,
quite a lot more.
I think even Salides is 5th place, probably tops that up. So, you come to the bigger events. Sometimes you're unlucky, you draw someone in the first or second round and you get knocked out. You still score points for that, but once you get into the medal positions, then they really push you up there.
There's the 2 scores. The Seanagi first of all, and then that nice little action-reaction Kouchigari. Bit of relief there from the Korean coach.
Who probably weighs 90 kilos now. Cho Guam of Korea.
And here on the Judo Ki Vines, Judo Ki, presenting Russian Federation. On the Judo Ki, 225 single Grand Prix winner, Astemir Amazon. Eagle Judo Ki representing Japan.
Yes, he's had a good run through, hasn't he, Okada?
Yeah, just that single slip, and he ran the Kauri pretty close, didn't
he did. It was close. It was. Had a history, haven't they, Japanese, of good 90 kilo fighters. There was who was the one that Iliadis always used to battle all the time. I think a couple of world finals he had him.
I have to look it up.
Yeah, and it wasn't Okada. I'm not thinking of the other Okada.
No.
Okada, of course, was he was double world champion, wasn't he?
They did have the Olympic champion in Rio, didn't they, with Baker Mashu?
Yeah, yep. Doing professional wrestling now.
See?
Yeah. It's a bit heavier than 90 as well, I have to say. Yeah, me too. I did the same. So a lot of gripping on the sleeves there, and quite a few just working out how to use the sleeve to attack at the same time, just swinging the arm across.
Yeah, it's an interesting point that Neil brings up about the Japanese wanting that weight category back, and I think they've been annoyed by the Georgians over quite a period.
Absolutely. I just pointed out there, I just see the cross grip that he has.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the Japanese have, you know, if you get an extreme right to right, or if they're having the sleeve controlled, they'll cross the grip over to nullify that sleeve grip. And Okada's doing it all the time. You watch his opponent here will catch his sleeve, and then he'll cross it over.
Onto the lapel.
Yeah, he crosses it over onto the lapel, yeah. But there's quite a few of them doing it, so I'm thinking they're doing it at national training or whatever.
Almost. It was Svia Dowry in Athens and Sirakidze in Beijing that upset the Japanese with that 90 kilo, 2 gold medals going to the Georgians, and then they had that little gap, Sundaynam was it, in London, and then Baker Mashu got it back for the Japanese,
and then the Georgians
on the last 2 occasions. So that's their weight then, you know. 4 out of 6. Pretty good showing, isn't it?
Not bad. We were saying that we hadn't seen Abazov much, but the time he had been out, he secured a medal. That was close, wasn't it, there? You know, that big arm over the back, and he's looking for the front leg. And we've seen a couple of those sort of gaishes today, and there's a bailout there from Okada. Didn't like that at all.
Yeah, it's a slightly strange one with Abazov, because he'd had a break for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, you said he was a good espoir, cadet.
Yeah, cadet, yeah. I haven't heard that term for a while.
What, espoir?
Espoir, yeah, I remember the espoir, yeah.
Show me age.
He didn't come back. He stopped in 2019 as a cadet. He came back last year, pretty much with, you know, pretty much with a bang. He won the Grand Prix in Qingdao, and here he is fighting for another medal.
Look, he's just ripping that arm over the top there, and it's finding it really difficult, Okada, coping with this very European style. Yes, the photograph you showed me there, if you showed me that and said, well, you're fighting him.
That must have been when
he's about 11, wasn't he, on that photograph? Well, another one really showing that there's a possibility of a big score here. That cross grip there, again, like I say, just nullifies the sleeve grip of Abazov. Change of direction, and that's enough. And that change of direction there manages to just get the edge, and in 13 seconds into golden score, Okada has managed to get the score. And again, that was off the cross grip, I think. Cross grip. I think he started with the Uchimata Didi. We'll have a look at it just to see whether it was Ren Rakuwaza or Ren Zokuwaza. One of them. Does he change the direction? Well, same technique.
He can feel a little bit better about the day.
Yeah.
He ran the Olympic champion, right to the distance and came pretty close. And then, having lost, he's managed to come back and take a bronze medal. So, not a total disaster for him. Abazov is still, working his way back into it.
Yeah, same direction. Look at that. And Sokowaza just Ochi, change direction, and just that continuous movement. Look at that cross grip there that just manages to keep it under control enough.
They both knew that was a score, didn't they?
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Direct.
As soon as it landed, eh?
He would have been disappointed having lost to Bakari because he came pretty close.
He would have, and I'm sure he'll be watching this next match.
Coming up next, the final of the under 90 kilo category. Lasha Bakari of Georgia goes up against Murad Fatiev of Azerbaijan. It'll be Bakari in the white judogi, Fatiev in blue. Let's take a look and see how they got here. It was Kret, Babonov, Kim and Okada who were down by Bakari. Vizan, Butsorov, Abazov and Salides were defeated by Fatiev on his route to the final. The referee in the middle of this one is Melanie Pecheron of France.
Fourth time they will have met, these two, and the last three times this man here, who just looks as if he's having a little stroll, I always think, but he's obviously not. He's always in the zone. He just does it at his own pace.
Different from Fatiev then.
No, he
looks fairly calm.
Does look calm, doesn't he? It's doesn't look as if it's getting to him at all, and what to lose.
You know, some
Up
athletes,
against the Olympic champion. Yeah.
They've got this routine with the facial expressions,
and you
banging
yourself,
them, and then slapping their
Not these two. No, not these two.
Nice.
Here we go. Final then, under 90 kilograms. Bakari in white.
Neighbours, aren't they? Bakari and Fatiev, Georgia and Azerbaijan. I wonder if Bakari will do the European Championships in April.
I don't know.
I wonder if he'll do the tournament in Tbilisi later this month.
Yeah, I don't know. It's strange that he's here for a reason. Probably doesn't want to do those because he doesn't want certain people. He's had different people here, which is a good run out for him, isn't it? So he's also done a couple of European Cups for different people. So he wants to fight, but not necessarily all the people that he's going to fight at the World Championships. I would think everything is geared towards the Worlds. And they might put Mazeradze in as well and double up for the World Championships. He's looking there for the big hip throw going across, isn't he? We saw him defending here, and a couple of people have had a real crack at him in Newaza, and he just planks up. Really difficult, must be really difficult to catch.
Yes, we don't have the list of Georgian athletes entered in the Grand Slam.
Oh, now then, did he turn that? Well, he went for, Fatiev went for the reverse Tanio Toshi, and and I agree with Bakari. Bakari can switch something on a split and an absolute centimetre from above the ground, and wow, he didn't get it, but it wasn't far off. You think you've got him, and then he'll turn it on you. Look at that. Grip underneath the skin. I'm sure there's skin and muscle also that he grabs other than just the jacket. People get frustrated with him, don't they? I mean, you can see it, that they just get frustrated, you know, they should get more reaction. Look at them, they all know him, you know, obviously.
Is it, it's not disparaging to call someone unorthodox, is it?
Oh, he's really unorthodox. I mean, he's got to be one of the most unorthodox. It's not disparaging, there's nothing wrong with being unorthodox and a little bit different. I mean, that's what makes him such a winner, I think, you know, there's... Yeah, it is. It's really unorthodox.
He's enjoyable to watch.
It's not the kind of judo that I was brought up with, you know, but I enjoy watching him, you know, I just do. I love his spirit and his tactical play. Look at that. He knows what he wants there. As soon as he gets it now. Oh, he's gone over. Oh, now then Wazari upon. Oh, he's got the Wazari for it. And Fatiev just caught him coming forward. They must be looking to see if it was Ippon. Starts to move, and I know what he wanted. No, it's going to be a Wazari, isn't it? Yeah. For the roll, and
doesn't have to panic here. There's still a minute. We know.
Yeah, he's got a minute. He can do it.
This is exactly like the previous situation where we said he just needs to take his time.
Yeah. Just don't panic.
Yeah.
And well, you know, he was going for the Yoko Guruma. I think he was. Yeah. I think that's what he was going for. And now he's got a minute to hold on to this, Fatiev, and that second, there was a couple of seconds went off then when it was Mate. Every second counts. Oh, and he's gone for it. He's gone for it.
Got to get out of there.
Toshi there. And now Pakuri, gets a Yuko for it. Fatiev
wants to get up out of there. Just run the risk.
Look at this.
Gotta get up.
Well, he's doing a good job of it.
Yeah,
He really is.
yeah.
Fatiev looking for the shimiwaza. And he'll have one more last crack at it.
15
seconds. And if anybody's going to do it in the last 15 seconds, he went for it. Taniotoshi there. Taniotoshi he went for. Now look for it. Last technique. The last one's going to go in. It's going to be a massive hip throw.
He takes a dive.
And they take Shishido for sure.
He can afford it.
You would have done that, wouldn't you?
I would have been on the floor already.
Fingernails on the floor. He wants to give the penalty. She wants to give the penalty. Here we go. And he's going to give the second penalty off. 4 seconds to go. Fatiev then will get the second. No.
Not there.
Oh, it's not there. And it just went away from him. So let's see how he carries this now. And normally, Pakuri, he made a mistake, didn't he? But there we go. Hey, credit to Fatiev, who took it at just the right time. He did. Absolutely. And?
Yeah.
He bowed?
Yeah.
He took it, right? He did. No, he did.
Yeah.
But you don't have to, do you?
No.
You know, sometimes
You
they
get
run off
silly,
and they get silly, but he didn't. He didn't. Took it. That was just an opportune moment there. Fatiev, credit. Absolute credit there.
Yeah, you had to bite that bullet, that shot for Kauri.
He did. He's got caught, and he went for the... and that's the thing. I think with that kind of pace, sometimes, you know, when a little bit of pace is injected there, then things start to happen. But this is where he goes for the Yoko Guruma, and just at the same time there, very low Toshi came across. Look at Fatiev, look, just sticks the leg across, and over he goes. Just a bit of bad timing, I think, you know, because normally, I mean, he can score, can't he, from a centimetre off the floor, Bakari, and he just catches him there.
The leg gets caught up. Where he wants to plant that to bring him over.
Yeah.
Just there, that left foot, it doesn't get across, and he ends up getting caught.
Wow. Well, yeah, absolutely. Hats off to Fatiev.
Yeah, he did the job.
That was a tremendous, against an amazing champion.
Next, the first of the bronze medal contests in the under 78 kilo category. Carol Jimenez of Brazil goes up against Alexandra Babinseva of Russia. It's Jimenez in the white judogi, Babinseva in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Ramzi Shamirov of Tajikistan.
Yes, Jimenez, she kind of waits just the right moment. She quite a tactical fighter, Jimenez. Slightly higher up on the world rankings, 21 and 47 in the world rankings. cross-gripping this tournament. I think because we've seen a lot of extreme left to rights, and wasn't far off, just the hands led her down. See that Babantseva is just that little bit taller, and she can feel the pressure on her, Jimenez, and so just the defensive posture when she has two hands on. There's the left and right, or left to right, right to left. I don't know which way you're looking at it, but it's the sleeve, isn't it? That's what, and she's been outpowered here, Jimenez. But just having that power isn't enough. You've got to dominate the grip, and you've still got to attack yourself as well. We've seen a few contests where it's been decided on power play, which is a crying shame. And you know, she'll get a penalty for this now, Jimenez, because she's bent double, absolutely bent over.
Yes, and unattractive.
Yeah, and this is what I'm talking about. Just because of that power, I mean, if we get 3 of those now on the trot, then judo hasn't won, has it?
No,
judo doesn't win. Oh, that's it. That's the score. Saver then scores with that little Ashiwaza there.
And to be honest, kind of powered her over as well.
Yeah, I mean, she is so much stronger. You can see it, you know, and every time she grips up and just catches her here, didn't she, there? Well, the hands started it, foot caught it up.
That was an afterthought. Stick the foot in here as well, just to make sure that they really
go over.
Some degree of technique attempted, not just barreling her over.
No, it's different, isn't it? You know, if you just rip them out the ground, or if it's Sakeshi is with movement, isn't it? So that's kind of slightly different with the hands. Catches her with a nice Ochigari there. And another Yuko scored. And now out into the Osai Komis. I don't think she's going to let go of that now. It's going to be game over. And so much stronger right from the very beginning. Babantseva.
Yeah, she really was overpowered. Best, I'm afraid. Carol Jimenez. Seen better performances from her. You never know. Under the weather, maybe, or just, you know, not 100%. But it's Alexandra Babantseva of Russia who takes the first of the bronze medals in the under 78 kilo category.
Yes, job done. She did look stronger all the way through that.
It's funny how you pick up on things things early in the contest, and you just see the way it's going. You see the way it's going, because that then continued throughout the contest. Every time they gripped up and whenever there was a movement, it just appeared that Babin Saver was out-muscling her, if you like. And the score, actually both scores, came
that
from
one,
just
again,
roughed
that
up.
Was change of direction, you know, and then directly into the Osaikomi as well.
From which it never looked as though Jimenez was going to escape.
That was excellent change of direction there, wasn't it? And
actually, you can credit Jimenez with having a little bit of a dig there.
Yeah.
But she was off balance. And Saver again was strong enough to fight it off, take it over, and put her down onto her side. She still had enough strength to give her a helping hand. In the end.
Yeah.
Coming up next, the second of the bronze medal contests in the under 78 kilo category. Umeki Mami of Japan goes up against Izumi Mao of Japan. It'll be Umeki in the white judogi, Izumi in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Trandos Kianov of Kazakhstan. He, by the way, is a nice practice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. I wonder what these two have been thinking, you know, the fact that they've got to fight each other now, and, you know, you'll have one that will be slightly senior to the other. And I wonder if that will reflect in the way the contest goes. Be interesting to see. I mean, it's a little bit of a domestic, and obviously they're thinking, I mean, they've been put out here for a reason, and now they have to fight each other, and it could mean something towards further selection a little bit later on. Bit of a double meaning, this.
I'm hanging about.
No, Umeki was straight in there, wouldn't she? Umeki the senior, of course, and you could kind of tell the way she got hold there, and as if to say, don't get any ideas.
A few years ago, the weight category had 2 or 3 Japanese in who were real hard nuts. And I mean, I heard that from girls who were in the weight category and said, these are unpleasant people to fight.
Yeah, is that right?
I mean, real, you know, smack in the face stuff. There was one called Sato, I remember getting involved at one time with one of the sisters from Germany. Which one was it? Which one of the Maltzahn sisters? Yeah, Louisa Maltzahn. And she took a smack from her and, you know, tidied herself up, came back and just came out and bang.
Hit her back.
Straight whack. Yeah, Hansoka Make. Didn't care.
No?
It wasn't, you know, even attempting to grab the jacket. Just said, Sato Ruika it was.
All right.
You got one right on the face. Yeah, there were a couple of them. Our director helped us out there with the identification. Thanks very much for that.
Well, left against right. Umeki, you know, the thing is with Umeki now is that we see her. She's still got the, you know, she looks as if she should be throwing for Ippon all the time. But we've seen her go over a few times in the last couple of competitions. And I don't think we saw that before.
Who was it that we were talking about who went over with a beautiful piece of She was a two. Yelizaveta Litvinenko.
Yeah, you're on about
Japanese
former world champion.
Yeah, got thrown by her. It's always useful when you've got a backup, isn't it?
Yeah.
A director who knows.
He knows.
He knows
his stuff. He does.
Hamada Shori of Japan, it is.
She did an off go, didn't she? I remember she just stepped out, foot forward, and bang, hit the foot.
She ended up smiling. She couldn't believe that she'd been caught like that. I think, actually,
Yeah.
she was Olympic champion. Could very well have
Yeah, she was. I remember I commentated it, and it was all over before we even began. I can't believe that she's still going at Emeki. I mean, she has been there a long time. You said, didn't you, this morning, that she'd been there all the way through the juniors. So that always seems longer when you catch them through the cadets and the juniors. It's still a long time.
Almost
but they're still, you know, the remarkable thing is they're still putting her out there. They're looking for somebody to, you know, it's almost like, isn't it, when they go, well, if you want to beat me, then I'll stop coming, you know. Get somebody to beat me.
Yes, there's been a real degree of longevity in the weight category from a number of countries. Under 78 kilo category, they've been around for a bit, especially the French. Audrey Chemio comes to mind.
Yeah,
Fanny Estelle Posvit.
Yeah, and the French are always sending them out still.
I mean, I suppose you could even say Madeleine Malonga has been around for a while now. Maybe looking for some replacement soon. How long was Husha Steenhouse around for, the Dutch girl? She was out there for quite a bit. That's another one that we remembered from the juniors.
Yeah, she's just finished, didn't she? Just finished. Last event. She was out in Paris. And, that was the last time we were going to see her. She retired after that.
New breed. Just over a minute left to go. Izumi has picked up 2 penalties.
Yeah, she's looking for the counter, Izumi, and it would go against the run of play because, I mean, really, it's Emeki that's been the one attacking there with Uchimata.
Of course, I think probably someone like Myra Aguiar had been around, the longest, almost quarter.
That wasn't far off, was it? You know, those Ashiwazas there really disturbing Emeki. And that's a change of direction there, just Tani Yotoshi, and gets the Yuko. Now looking for the Shimiwaza, or the turnover, is it? She could possibly.
Still time.
I think it's Umeki who's going to get in control of this. She's got the arm, and then she just suddenly decided not to go for it there, but seconds, valuable seconds there being used up. 10 seconds, can she catch you in 10 seconds? I don't think she can, and I think Emeki is going to steal it.
Yeah. Just that single score was good enough for Umeki Mami to sneak past teammate Sumi Mao. Had to tidy things up on the ground at the end just to make sure he didn't lose it. But it's quite often the case with teammates that they give a little bit of a stalemate. It wasn't a massive amount in there to write home about, but it's Umeki who walks away with the bronze medal.
There was the change of direction there. Just went for the Uchimata. It was Uchimata all the way. Then little foot forward there for the Uchimata and decides to change it. Action. Reaction. There it is. Just goes right the way across the back there. I know we keep banging on about it, about the hitting both flanks, but there's definitely things that happen when you do hit both flanks.
Coming up next, the final of the under 78 kilo category. Anna Monta-Oleg of Germany goes up against Kyla Isufi of France. It'll be Oleg in the white judogi, Isufi in blue. Let's take a look and see how they here. Well, it was Izumi Likhesheva and Mahmoud Dronova who were downed by Oleg. As far as Isufi's concerned, she had to get past Aminova, Umeki and Babin Seva on her way to the final. The referee in the middle for this one is Vasily Smolin Jr. of Russia.
Yes, she has a way, doesn't she, of being really, really consistent and very controlled with judo. When she comes out, she knows exactly what she wants. This lady as well, I've seen her a couple of times out now, and both times also consistent with her performance.
I think when last we saw Oleg out at an event where she wasn't on the podium.
No, that's what I'm saying. One of the most consistent.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look.
And she was left out, wasn't she? You know, when they had the other two that were fighting it out, she was left out.
She was the number 3.
Yeah.
Not any longer.
No, not now. That's what I say, a different qualification period. And, she's gone for the outside. Oh, yes. And she knew exactly what she wanted there. Isufi went for the Kosoda Gaki and manages to get a score off that. Didn't get it.
Yes,
wow.
I think
both the knees.
Both the knees.
Right.
Were down. No? They have decided, after looking at it, that it was worth the Yuko.
Good job I get quiet.
No, it's okay. Another look and decided it was worth a score.
Big arm over then. Here now by Oleg. See it here. There's the Kosoda Gaki. And now...
Oh, yeah. Okay, straight onto that.
Clear, wasn't it?
Yeah. So Isufi leads with 2.5 minutes left to go. No panic from Oleg here. Tall, strong, healthy, confident.
Yes, I mean, like you say, full of confidence, and that's the what you get from both of these fighters. They're both very, very confident, and also they're hunting, you know, for the opportunity to throw. Halfway through the contest, still plenty of time. That was good enough. I mean, she went right the way underneath her there for that Tominagi. Hips went right the way through.
That one,
yeah, still threatening, and she's the one actually. Isufi is the one that's is the one that's actually looks like throwing. Mind you, she had a couple of those that have been fairly close as well. Oleg. Komi was a lot tighter on the arm.
Another effort.
Yeah, and I think she needs to again change to the other flank and get other things working with it here.
Minute and a half left to go. My question, really, looking at this, is how much has Isufi been worn down in, first of all, you know, battling out that initial strength, second of all, coming up with the score, and then this last part, just trying to hold off, you know, the oncoming Oleg. Is there still something with just over a little of a minute left to go? Is there still something there to keep Oleg out? Almost stepped onto it.
Oh, I think that was Oleg.
Yeah,
I do, but she's in the hold down. Oh, dear me. And I think she pulled the score back, but it hasn't. It's gone to Isufi. Oh, no, Isufi's on the arm as well. Oh, and she stamped it out. And that was great stuff. Isufi was terrific, wasn't she? She really was.
Put a hand to her head there, loss of concentration.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oleg, especially in that last part with the arm.
I think she thought, well, I got this, and then it was into the hold down, and we'll try and talk through that. I thought she fought fantastic there, Isufi. Yes. Well, and that's come two finals now that has come from different angles, you know, than we expected. But that was really good tactics by Isufi. Each one of her attacks was strong, but I did think that maybe that wasn't her score on that second bit there. But and I think that is what Oleg thought. But then she led into the hold down. We'll have a look at it.
Here it is.
There's the, oh yeah. Still not sure. Are you?
Yeah.
Is fairly sure. But look at that. What a finish that was. Straight into the Jujigatami, and in the end, Isufi, well, she controlled it all the way through, I have to say. All of her techniques looked as if they might score.
Yeah, there was a point during the action when it looked as though Oleg was going to take it over, and then ended up getting turned.
Wow, good contest.
Right, coming up next, Okada Riku
And
of
representing
Japan.
Republic of Korea, Kim Jong-hoon.
Bronze medal also for Kim Korea.
The silver medalist representing Georgia, Lasha Bekauri.
Silver medal goes to Lasha Bekauri of Georgia.
Gold medalist and Tashkent Grasland winner representing.
The gold medal goes to Murad Fatiev of Azerbaijan.
Yes, fine performance from him. Real opportune stuff.
Of the National Olympic Committee of Uzbekistan and president.
I mean, it's got to be opportune, hasn't it, with somebody like Bekauri. But took his moment, that's for sure. This was it. This is where Bekauri starts to go through there. But just got his foot caught up there, didn't he? Yeah, did.
Just gets the foot.
Yeah.
And that, for me, is the difference. If he's able to get this on the other side.
Yeah, I know. He's gone to the outside. But that's judo, isn't it?
He always steps on it,
yeah.
Fatiev. There's nowhere to go.
They went at the same time, didn't they?
Yeah. It's a good contest, actually. I enjoyed it. I'm sure that Bekauri didn't.
Ladies and gentlemen, please all rise for the national anthem of Azerbaijan.
Now, the national anthem of Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan davlat madhiyasi yangraydi.
Thank you very much and congratulations. Now please, family picture with the VIPs and the judoka.
Esdalik uchun suratga tushish marosimi.
It's nice that Bekauri can be up there and smiling. He looks reasonably happy. Fatiev looks happy.
Yes, he is reasonably.
Yeah. Okada and Kim were the bronze medal winners. Bekauri picked up the silver. It was a beaming Fatiev who walked away with the gold medal. Coming up next, the first of the bronze medal contests in the under 100 kilo category. Han Ju-yop of the Republic of Korea goes up against Simeon Katharina of the Netherlands. It'll be Han in the white, Judo Ki Katharina in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Ramzadin Saidov of Uzbekistan.
Yes, Katerina. He lost, I mean, he's had good form of late, Katerina. Han Ju-yop, world rank 99. I mean, there's quite a few of these Koreans that are trying to break into the next level. This man here, well, he's been on good form, and he's a big thrower, but when he does go, and he got caught with an absolute beauty of a counter technique in the, was it the quarterfinals or the semi-finals? I think it was.
Oh, it could have been in the semi-final against Sarsenbayev.
Yes, I think it was, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a brilliant change of direction.
Yeah, it was Sarsenbayev that put him out down into the bronze medal contest. Well, he's done his time, Katerina. And he's waited and waited for Michael Corral to give some space.
Yeah.
Which Corral hasn't done yet.
He's not finished.
He was here today.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. And they were up on deck, weren't they?
1 and 2.
1 and 2, yeah.
The very least that can be said is that if Mat 1 was a little bit unlucky for him, almost, he's on Mat 2 now. So. Change of mats may bring a change in luck.
I always used to find that was odd. If I was fighting on one mat all day and then changed, look at that. And he's gone over again, and that was a beautiful Siatoshi. That really was.
It's the ability of the Koreans, time and time again, to get really low past the defences
and
underneath.
It all looks the same. Yeah. I mean, every one of them almost looks the same. Just watch this. And right away between the legs there, look at the Kazushi Tsuruti hand there. And, it's immense.
He was close not to give up the full score there, wasn't he? Wazzari on the board. I felt it was Wazzari, but on the replay, it doesn't look that far off Ippon.
One thing you can guarantee with the Koreans is that their gripping is just immense. I mean, there's such a physicality to their judo. And I think if you ask anybody that's trained in Japan and trained in Korea, they prefer Japan than Korea. They don't like it in Korea. And literally, I mean, you could do 70 rounders in a month in Japan, but you couldn't do that in Korea. You'd be injured.
That's what I heard.
It's a halfway between a European physicality and a Japanese skill of movement, that they have. And it is a real combination.
Nice effort from Katerina there. It's just under 2 minutes. It's got time. Take a look at the clock, gather yourself.
Yeah, it wasn't far off there, was it?
You needed that hand.
Yeah, Hikite is so important.
lost contact with the hands, wasn't able to turn towards his opponent, so he should pick up a penalty for a false attack. There are 40-odd seconds left to go, so some pressure here from Katerina. This is exactly what I was talking to him about in the warm-up area during the break. This situation.
And what was he saying?
He doesn't want to play with the Shidos. He will go for a score.
Yeah, well, I think that's a great attitude. I really do. You know, and he wants that score back. I mean, yeah, I mean, just the odd time you do have to, you know, play the game a little bit. But that's a great attitude.
He hasn't been able to come up with an attack.
No, he hasn't.
43 seconds. That's how long was left. And you know, he could have forced it, couldn't he?
He'll be angry with that one. I mean, he's not going to be happy with that. That was a great technique from. And every one of these Koreans seems very happy with their medals, don't they? You know, the expectations to get a medal, I'm sure. Anyway, that was a good win for Han Ji-yeon.
Well, I told him there was a place in golden score if he won the medal, but if he didn't win it, we're not taking him. So unfortunately, we won't be chatting with Simeon Katerina. I didn't see Han before my career. Well, I told him the same thing.
There's the setup. Look at that. And that Hikite, you know, with that pulling of the hand right the way down. Look how it pulls and scoops him up. Really terrific movement there. The Kazushi, then there's the Suruchi, and then the Hikite to finish it off. Magical.
Next, the second of the bronze medal contests in the under 100 kilo category. Adam Sangariev of Russia goes up against Selim Kotsouiev of Azerbaijan. It'll be Sangariev in the white judogi, Kotsouiev in blue. The referee in the middle for this one is Ramzi Shamirov of Tajikistan.
Well, not very often you see the Olympic champions having to fight for third place, and it's not going to be an easy road through, I tell you, for him. He's a world rank number 2, Kotsayev. Here he is, but he just looked slightly off. You don't know why he's in here. It might be just to try and get him back online, get his technique back online. You know, obviously, you're not aiming to be absolutely on top form here. It's going to be at the World Championships or the Olympic Games or the Europeans, maybe. But anyway, Kotsiev fighting for third, the Olympic champion in blue.